Unfortunately, this isn't the greatest vlog with Journey with Jenna Andrew so far. So if you caught our last video, we did go home briefly.
My best friend is getting married and I was part of the wedding, and it was really nice to see our family after traveling through Central America for the past 2 months. But we realized that 5 days in Guatemala was just not enough. There's so much to see here. So we have set back out on a journey to really get to know Guatemala more and get to see what all it has to offer, starting with Guatemala City. And we want to say thank you so much to all of our Guatemalan viewers and everyone who's commented. We really appreciate all of your recommendations for Guatemala, and we're really excited to explore the country. So thanks again, and we will take all of your recommendations under consideration. But our first stop here in Guatemala City is going to be
Parque Central. No?
I was just gonna say Zone 1, the historic area.
Oh. Zone 1, the historic area.
Vamos!
Well, we made it. Our Uber driver told us to be very careful, which doesn't give me a good hope, but we're gonna record and see what happens. But there's police everywhere. I think we're gonna be fine. We read online that Zone 1, you're not really supposed to have any valuables on you, but we have a huge camera with now a giant wind muff on top of it, so it's very obvious that we're recording. But I mean, it's really pretty out here and the architecture is beautiful, so we're gonna try to show you around a little bit, so come along. So right off to the side of Plaza de la Constitucion it's the Cathedral of Guatemala City, but obviously it is, in Spanish, it's Catedral Metropolitana de Santiago de Guatemala. We're gonna go check it out inside. I believe it was made in around early 1800s, so we're gonna go look more into the history and tell you more about it.
So in the cathedral, there was a mass going on, so we couldn't explore the church fully because they asked you not to, but it was really beautiful on the inside. There were chandeliers, there was yellow, there was white walls, and it was really beautiful. And now we're back into the plaza with all these palomas who are getting a little close. Sir?
Sir. So unfortunately, the Royal Palace is closed. And the reasoning is yet to be known because we could not understand the guy's Spanish. So, but they have a lot of like fencing in front of it, and they're doing what looks like some vaccination stuff. So I don't know if that's why. We don't really know. Unfortunately, this isn't the greatest vlog with Journey with Jenna Andrew so far. I don't know, maybe something interesting will happen. But currently we're gonna walk down the 6th Avenue, which is La Sexta, which is like the famous avenue here, and it has a lot of bars, shopping, and it's very touristy apparently. Also, are you still recording? Okay. Fun fact, they created a verb here called Sexta, which is like to hang out and to party on like one street, which is very interesting. I read about that. Add that to your vocab.
So we didn't get too lucky with the cathedral having mass or the palace being closed, but we did get to walk around quite a bit, and there was a book sale going on. But overall, our first impression of Guatemala City is really good. When you come to Guatemala City, people often warn you, be careful. There's like a stereotype that it's not very safe. In the daylight and in the public, so far we felt very safe. No one's really given us much thought, to be honest. Guatemala City is very lively, the people are very kind, and there's so much to see. So Guatemala City is actually the biggest city in all of Central America, which makes sense why you show up and there's massive plazas like the one that we're sitting in right now.
Like Jenna said, this is probably one of the most beautiful plazas we have seen since going to Spain. Another beautiful thing about Guatemala City is the weather here is fantastic. I mean, it is, I believe, in like the high 70s, low 80s right now. And we're also at a higher altitude. I think we're about 5,000 feet in elevation. But right now we're currently at the start of rainy season. So I'm hoping that some of our activities going into the next few weeks do not get rained out.
Yeah, today it was supposed to rain all day. And look how blue the sky is.
So now we are currently going to be heading to El Injerto Cafe, which is supposed to have some of the best coffee, not only in Guatemala, but in the world. Apparently their coffee farms are renowned throughout the coffee world. I don't know, but I'm really excited to go try it. And I looked it up online, and I need it right now because I'm getting a little sleepy.
La Reforma para Corruni hasta las 3 de la tarde.
Oh my god, that's really good coffee. So we have officially made it to Eldo. So I read about this place a little bit online, but I also want to give a huge shout out to our Uber driver, Javier, because we talked to him the entire time in Spanish and in English. He was absolutely amazing. And he told us that this is some of the best coffee in the city. So I believe I was correct in my research, and I tasted it, and it's absolutely fantastic.
So, along with this being a super cool place to stop and have a refreshment, a little pick-me-up, if you will, apparently there is an Escuela de Café above as well, so you can probably take coffee classes, and they're roasting beans in the room over, and it's really cool because they have a big roaster and it's set up to a computer to make sure everything is so precise, so this is a really cool place.
Okay, so now currently we're about to head back to our apartment. But another fun fact about this place is that it's won Guatemala's best coffee 9 times, and it was the very first carbon neutral coffee farm in Guatemala. Very sustainable, and we really loved it.
So we made it back to our apartment.
But wow, we are very impressed with Guatemala City so far.
Tomorrow we're gonna go to a more modern side that we've gotten recommendations for. So we're excited to bring you along with.
We will see you in the morning. Well, good morning here in Cayala. You're gonna be watching this part of the vlog from our iPhone because we apparently needed a permit 48 hours before we entered this city to record and take photos with a professional camera.
But that's okay, our phone is just as good. There's just no microphone, so this is very ironic.
Yeah, and they're doing a ton of work right in front of us. This probably wasn't the best place to intro. So Cayala is essentially like a town within Guatemala City. It's, I guess, sort of like a suburb, and it has 650 residencies, over 300 shops, and it is a beautiful area, and it looks like it could have been built in the early 1800s, but it was actually built in 2011. So we're gonna walk around, check it out, show you around, and there's also a little bit of controversy involved, which maybe we'll talk about later. Well, let's go check out this church.
Is it feels a bit of like a utopian society, or like we're in the Twilight Zone. There's not a lot of people here right now. It's very calm and quiet, other than construction, but not a lot of people noises, if that makes sense. So it kind of, that segues into something that we wanted to talk about, is that we read it's open to everyone, and the builders wanted it to be open to all Guatemalans, and anyone can move in, but in order to live here, the prices are apparently quite high, 70 times higher than the average Guatemalan income. So it is a very exclusive location.
And the fact that they wanted us to have like a permit to record here maybe speaks about it a little bit more.
Oh yeah, that didn't really look too much into that. It's interesting. Well, we've had a good time, good past few hours walking around, trying to vlog as much as we can with our phone.
Yeah, overall this is a really cool area. Definitely check it out if you're in Guatemala City. It's a really cool place to hang out. It's very safe.
Very beautiful.
It's beautiful.
But overall, we've really enjoyed Guatemala City so far. It's just a huge city. So if you come, it would be best to have a local friend or a guide to show you where to go, because it would have been really nice to have someone bring us around to the cool places to eat and drink.
Agreed.
Yeah, but we have a lot of adventures in our upcoming days planned, so stay tuned for those, as we hope it'll be a lot more exhilarating than this one vlog.
But we really enjoyed Guatemala City. If you're in Guatemala, you definitely should come check it out.
Yes, give it a chance.
But anyways, we will see you in the next video where we will be traveling to a new city.
Ciao.
I feel like I definitely do not fit in.
You don't look like those guys?
No, definitely not.